Whoa. Wow. You still good for JV League? Hello? Hello? Yeah, like 10 minutes probably. There's nothing for me to cast. I've been just kind of sitting here. All good, all good, all good. Yep, we can see it. I am talking as there's a skirmish in the bot lane. You see a fight up type line, top lane there. It looks like there's a gank coming out from Bryant's mid laner, but he does fall to the Mordekaiser. Lux ult down in the bot lane, doing some good damage to Caitlyn, who is up 0 or 3-0 against the Bryant's bot lane here. Has an early dominating lead here. Yep. Good wave push there by the Caitlyn, allowing that wave to crash, giving her a chance to recall, spend some of that gold early. Looks like we'll get an early collector. Yeah, already. Not sure how much time has passed yet, but it's enough for a dragon to have spawned in. You see this Mordekaiser up 2 levels on Poppy in the top lane. Yeah, it looks like to be a dominating first game here for UNH. Most of their players are up a kill or two over their opposing laner. Now only one strategic objective away from possibly claiming feats of strength here. You see that Poppy using ult kind of weirdly there. Just looked like to push the Mordekaiser and the wave away from tower. You see, looks like to be a fight down towards that dragon pit. Caitlyn does get a kill on the Lux now. Might get another one on Sejuani here. Does manage it off that collector execute coming in clutch. And there goes feats of strength for UNH as the Zoe gets kill on Annie now. Mordekaiser doing good damage in the top lane. Just kind of tanking the damage from the Poppy, hoping to get another plate down maybe. And Annie not really able to do big damage. Does pop ulti here, brings him in the Thunderdome, but Poppy's just going to sit underneath that tower. Oh, going for the dive, might be able to get it. Unfortunate, Poppy lives with very little health. Dies to tower, oh no. And this Milio Caitlyn doing good work down bot lane, avoiding that E pretty skillfully. Might get first tower here. That Lux does clear wave pretty effectively with ult, but might not be enough to stop Caitlyn from claiming tower. Unable to. Nope. Pokes it down. Should be a sizable gold league in UNH's favor here. It looks like that mid lane is having a pretty substantial lead with Annie. Zoe going up 3-0 against an 0-4 Annie. I think 3 levels too. Seems like UNH is well in a good spot here for this early game. Yeah, that bot lane turret not even having taken any damage from Brian's bot lane yet. That's pretty impressive for UNH. As you said, Poppy swapped down towards bot lane. Looks like Mordekaiser might have to deal with that 2v1 here soon. Or maybe they go for a swap here. Looks like Milio and Caitlyn are moving towards mid lane. Oh, but the Mordekaiser catches that Lux off guard. Does get the root, but doesn't run away. getting both down to about half HP. That Luxing at about a quarter. You see Kane starting to kind of approach that Baron pit. Might be looking to help out. Mordekaiser solo kills the Lux there. Does look like Caitlyn and Emilio are going to take over that mid lane as Kane and Mordekaiser tower dive the Tristana, getting the kill. Mordekaiser getting a double kill and the turret to boot. Plenty of gold now for UNH's players. Oh, and a beautiful Q there from Emilio, giving a quick stun on the Annie with the Sejuani. Getting an equal stun onto the Caitlyn. Emilio all comes out saving from that stun from Annie as Caitlyn starts doing a crazy amount of damage. Does get the kill off the red buff and the Collector execute. Clean play from Emilio there, saving the AD carry and allowing them to get another kill. Looks like Mordekaiser wants to push this tier 2 turret, get an even larger gold advantage. Oh, he just immediately kidnaps the Sejuani. That is rough. We'll get the solo kill as Emilio comes up, making sure he doesn't get ganked for sitting around. Tier 2 mid turret will fall as well, putting UNH, I think, up 4 towers. Substantial gold lead, and it's just turning into a heavy snowball that Bryant's going to have to try to fend off. Might even go for tier 3 and inhib here, but Annie might be the only one able to stop it at this point. Maybe Tristana and Lux rotate over, offer some assistance as Caitlyn pokes it down to nearly half health. This is an early tier 3 tower take. Sejuani showing her face as well, trying to displace the Caitlyn and Emilio. 2,000 gold sitting in this Caitlyn's back pocket. More than enough to get that IE as well, upping that crit damage to an absurd amount. I lied. Not enough to buy IE. We'll go for the Rift Herald here. Mordekaiser, Kane, and Emilio all working towards us at the same time. Hey, I think the Sejuani might have backed or rotated away to get camps, offering up a completely free Rift Herald for UNH here. Do spot Poppy, Sejuani down bot lane. Looks like they're both just trying to passively farm, try to get back into this game slowly and steadily with that increased gold take. Yeah, Mordekaiser just wants to catch that Tristana with a good E. Caitlyn as well, starting to push back up towards the mid with the wave, maybe hoping to take that tier 3 turret. Ooh, Zoe does spot the Sejuani trying to recall in a bush, hits her with a good sleep as well as a follow-up combo. Mordekaiser pushing towards that mid turret, might try to pull away any aggression as the rest of the team does work towards that bot lane and taking Hextech Drake. They walk with Hextech Drake almost uncontested as Mordekaiser does kidnap the Annie, does get stunned here, but will end up killing her. Pop slash secure the kill as Poppy and Tristana show up now, trying to maybe work together to get the kill on Mordekaiser. The Lux also shows her face, but now Emilio comes in, popping the ult to rid the CC that held Mordekaiser still. That healing coming in from his W, doing great work now. Don't know if Bryant will be able to stop UNH from taking that first inhibitor. Just he's always starting to work down to that bot lane too now. Might be able to get another tower, adding to that gold advantage. This might just be an end here. UNH working with that Rift Herald, aiming to try to get these Nexus turrets as Caitlyn is doing absolutely insane damage to anybody and everybody within her range. Mordekaiser doing a good job of providing a sort of tank-like figure here. Kane flashing in to knock up the Tristana, nearly getting the kill. Lux popping ult, missing everybody and getting caught out by the Caitlyn. Mordekaiser pulling 2 in now as well, fighting her Nexus Tower. Will go down to tower. I lied. My fault. They do get the last of the Nexus Tower. Tristana getting slept, and the ace comes through. That will spend the end to the first game here. UNH going up 1-out early. Good first round showing for UNH there, taking that early advantage and absolutely pushing the envelope and getting an early advantage into their favor to make it into a win. And we are back. Second game here of the J- JV League match between UNH and Bryant and Stratton. Do you see a little early poke down towards that bot lane? Nothing landing, but you see Wukong in that bot river there, kind of edging towards that mid lane there, but backing off. Ooh, a Halo Blades Viego. Interesting, interesting. Also running green pet instead of blue. Do you see that Zoe Vigar matchup in mid there? Jace Maokai top. Bot is Ezreal Seraphine versus somebody. Doing good poke damage with Jace early here. Just minding the gap between the Maokai's melee range versus the much longer Jace range. Looks like that bot lane will be Tristana Lux once again. Does hit 2 first. And that top does go for the dive here early with that hammer form. Doing good poke damage against his Maokai, forcing him to play under turret, miss some XP here. Already starting to get a bit of a level advantage on the Maokai here, forcing him to stay under tower, miss the occasional minion or two. Really good poke damage out of Jace. No deaths on the board yet. It does look like bot lane is doing a good job at keeping the Tristana Lux towards their turret. Ezreal, a really good early game champion with that poke from his Q. Jace maybe looking for an all-in here as the Wukong for Bryant comes up. Does get the kill on the Maokai, does get 4 off it too. Could pull something off with that level up, but is unable to as Wukong also gets a kill in return. 1-1 here early now. Viego was looking for a gank down bot lane, just took a tower shot instead. Do see Zoe doing good damage in that mid lane against that Vigar. Could look for maybe a tower dive on mid, but it doesn't look like there will be. Seraphine doing a good job controlling that bot wave there. Not letting it push into tower, giving Ezreal a chance to get back, maybe get the cannon. Jason Maokai starting to brawl up top as Wukong shows his face once again. Maybe trying to get another early kill up top here, but doing a good job at spacing. Viego also starting to creep towards top lane. Maokai running back towards his turret to avoid the gank. Jay's doing good work at keeping that grass proc there. Getting pretty good damage off the poke here. There's a bit of a skirmish down bot lane. No one dying yet. Still a 1-1, pretty even game. Seraphine roaming up towards this Baron pit, trying to help them take Void Grubs before Wukong can maybe swoop in. Does look like UNH will claim all of the Void Grubs themselves, getting those 3 stacks early. Jace not missing out on too much farm, even though he did help out there. It does look like Bryant will get the Drake in return for the Void Grubs being lost. Pretty even trade between the teams. Jay's doing really good damage here with that combo. Might see him go for a tower dive. Might not have the mana for it though. Might instead just try to grab a plate here and back out. Really good wave clear there, using his abilities well in sync to break down that wave. Still a pretty even match here. Do get that first plate down bot lane there between the Seraphine and Ezreal. Jay's doing a good job at keeping the wave frozen towards his turret. Not really letting Maokai push up to claim any of the gold, maybe missing out on a minion 2 worth of XP. Ezreal looking to poke down that Tristana maybe. Might see a big fight here down or up towards the top lane. Maokai does pop his ultimate. Jace gets caught by the root. Doing good damage here. Makes Maokai use up the flash as Wukong is now showing up. Good combo damage, but the ult from Wukong might spell the end for Jace here. Might try to get the Maokai, but is unable to as he gets that untargetable root. Second kill for Bryant now. Jace does start to teleport up towards top lane, maybe hoping to catch this Wukong before he can run back to the tower. Maybe he might go for Maokai here. Both options are available. Does look like Maokai might just run back to turret for safety and recall. Void Grub's now spawning in as it looks like Viego might be pathing there with Zoe. Jace now going down to help out, quickly take these Void Grubs, giving UNH all 6 stacks. Vigar is starting to walk over, maybe. Oh, but the sleep from Zoe might spell an early end for him as you just get that stun lock from Viego. UNH gets a second kill. Also get the last of Void Grubs, giving them those 6 stacks. 1 kill and 1 more strategic objective, and UNH walks away with feats of strength once again. Good wave clear out of Jace here, doing a good job at clearing those caster minions, forcing that wave to crash towards turret. Wants to force Maokai to lose maybe a minion or 2 worth of gold. A little play there. They both kind of dive past each other. Doing a good job at forcing the Maokai to kind of stay away from turret originally, getting him down to about half health. Maokai does have a really good passive, allowing him to heal off of a basic attack. Kind of have to poke him down. Can't really do a full engage under tower. Going for a bit of a combo here. Maokai trying to root him, but that could spell the end as both are now really low. Jason that level up, giving some of the health back. Have to be careful that Wukong doesn't try to creep up, maybe get another kill. But Viego claiming the Chemtech Drake as there's a bit of a skirmish down in Dragon Pit. Wukong and Vigar fighting against the Seraphine, Viego, and Zoe. Solo kill from Zoe on that Vigar, giving feats of strength to UNH. Access to tier 4 boots, as well as that small boost to regular boots coming in now. Not a lot of action down that bot lane at all. I don't think any kill have come from there. It's been all this top and mid lane so far. Bit more of a slower game compared to the last game between UNH and Bryant now. Good poke damage from Jace. Does have that Spear of Shojin. Not sure if Maokai is a full item yet or not. Might see Jace build towards Black Cleaver just to deal with that armor that Maokai wants to build. Good combo damage coming from Jace here, doing good. About half of the health of Maokai. Trying to get another little poke in there. Does get it off. Otacon will be spawning top lane. This game goes on long enough for either team to want to claim the buff Otacon can provide. First turret does go top lane as it looks like Viego comes up to help out Jace in the fight against Maokai. Does secure the kill as well now. Jace goes up 2-2, I believe. Ezreal getting a tower bot lane as well now. Yeah, that W damage from Ezreal on towers is really strong, especially early game. UNH now up 2 towers. Bryant doesn't have one yet. Believe Zoe is up on that Vigar as well, so they're winning at least 2 lanes, maybe 3. Jace looks like he's kind of chasing that Wukong out of his own jungle. Maybe looking to help Zoe get a kill on Vigar here, or maybe he's just farming Raptors. Yeah, no, he was just farming Raptors, not letting Wukong get any of that gold. Just like, woo. Wukong might be pathing up towards him a little. He's kind of just hovering in that bush in the ward, maybe looking to see if any of the Bryant players want to get a little aggressive here. So he's doing good damage against his Vigar in mid there. Viego looks like he's coming down, maybe help out with the bot gank here. So it looks like he's pathing towards that Grump. Good route from Seraphine. Does secure the kill on the Lux as Ezreal and Viego begin to chase the Tristana. Viego securing the kill. And it looks like we're going to go for Drake next, which is spawning in 40 seconds. Might go for this Wukong and the Maokai, who are in that top jungle. Maokai falling to Zoe, in addition that Jay's picking up the assist. Chasing after this Wukong. Zoe unable to hit him with the Q there, but a sleep does land, giving Jace the kill as well now. UNH steadily building up into the snowballs. It looks like they might try to claim Rift Herald as well. Mid turret falling to Ezreal now as Jace and Zoe work to kill the Rift Herald. Viego and Ezreal coming up to help. Seraphine sticking around in mid, kind of poking down the Vigar and Tristana, not giving them the chance to rotate to Baron Pit. Do claim Herald now as well. Mountain Drake is up. Might want to send some down that way, claim that before Wukong can get back online. Jason maybe looking to take away some of that aggression, going for that second top turret. Maokai showing up as well now. Does take a turret shot from that Maokai slow, not allowing him to back up in time. Viego, Ezreal, and Seraphine all working towards Dragon Pit now. They do spot the Lux there. Viego showing his face as well as Jace simply farms Krogs. Doesn't look like they'll be catching any resistance for trying to take Drake right now as Maokai uses his ult, trying to get a solo kill on Jace. Does look like there's be a bit more of a fight down in Dragon Pit now as Wukong shows up. Tristana getting the shutdown on Ezreal. Jace getting a solo kill on Maokai. Zoe killing the Lux. Shutdown from Vigar into Viego there. And Seraphine getting a solo kill on Tristana by the looks of it. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a 2v2 down towards this Dragon Pit, at least until Jace can get the rotate down. Looks like Jace might actually instead just push to grab the second mid turret here. UNH is up 4 turrets, I believe. Jace maybe hoping to make that 5, but I don't think he'll be able to do it just this wave unless those Void Grubs give him the chance to let that second wave crash in now. Pretty much uncontested taking this. Vigar is showing up, but not able to stop him from destroying turret, but he does get caught by the stun. Zoe comes in, hits that sleep on Vigar, forces him back. Maybe giving Jace a chance to back out, spend some of that gold. They do have 3, it looks like, going towards that Dragon Pit. Maybe Zoe as well. Almost everyone full health. Zoe a little tick down from that fight in mid. Could see Jace teleport in if his teleport's up. We're starting to work on yeah, there is Jace teleporting in, helping him secure the kill on that Lux early. Vigar second now, getting chased down. Double kill for Jace. The rest of the Bryant's team is just running Maokai under half health. Looks like Jace might go for a triple here. So he gets a kill on the Maokai as Otacon spawns in top lane. Viego moving back towards Dragon Pit. Will be another strategic objective into UNH's favor, putting them up 2 Drakes to 1. Big gold advantage here for UNH. Might be able to end here soon. Or not. They could play it slow, not try to rush this. Make sure they don't make any mistakes. Do get that second top turret, though, here. Putting them up, I believe, 5 turrets now. And then mid-wave crashing hard into the third mid-turret as the Rift Turret is spawned in bot lane. Viego sending it out towards bot turret. putting him up hopefully 6 turrets as Jace goes about stealing that top jungle from Bryant. Yeah, second bot turret does fall in UH's favor. Viego wasting no time and quickly dismantling it. Looks like Jace might go for that third top turret now. Just a multi-prong attack, and it doesn't seem like Bryant really knows how to handle it. Looks like they're sending everybody to try to stop the bot lane push. Only 2 members of UNH are down there, but it looks like Bryant is still struggling to deal with just those two. Seraphine sticking around in that mid lane, keeping that Tristana busy as Jace crashes another wave up towards top. Might rotate down, help out the fight towards mid lane. Or maybe he's just waiting late for this Wukong to walk right to him. Lux is one shot. Ezreal can't find her though. Yeah, the Wukong walks straight into Jace's clutches. Oh, but the clone gives him a chance to escape. Jace not able to find him to the wall. It's big damage done. They're just keeping Bryant back in their fountain, not allowing him to push back out into lane. Just an unyielding pressure coming from UNH here. Good poke by Ezreal there, keeping the Veigar back. Does look they're going to focus on this bot turret, maybe unable to as the minion wave isn't there for them in time. Ooh, Alcohol coming. It looks like we're going to see a big fight here. 2 members of unit. Oh, one Jace is coming in. Might see him dive over into that Veigar. Good poke damage coming from Ezreal through the wall. They're not really able to have any recourse from those short range Veigar attacks. You get the kill on Lux there from Jace. Looking for another, unable to find it. Oh, might see him try to dive through the wall, unable to get the Tristana in range. But the Seraphine ult does bring everybody else back into range. Now it's a huge fight under tower. Ezreal finding one, Zoe finding another. Jace hunting for Tristana, unable to get shut down by the Wukong who popped ult. Ezreal gets killed in the Wukong though. Now it's just a 1v4 as they are pushing heavily into turret, or heavily into fountain, sorry. I don't think they'll be able to take the Nexus turrets, but it looks like they're just going to back after getting that inhibitor. Viego going for that mid turret. Might see him get mid inhib as well. Huge advantage here for UNH. Definitely a good time to capitalize it. Maybe they slow down, pick up Otacon. They have that bot wave crashing into Nexus turret though. Yeah, Jace up 2 full items and a component over the Maokai. An utter just dominant victory for that top lane, coming out on top easily. Bot lane also showing a pretty good sign of their domination over that Tristana Lux combo. Just having a difficult time coming up with the response to this UNH's overwhelming pressure. Do looks like they are going to do it for that Otacon there, getting that, I think it's a 30% buff from Epic Monsters. So they definitely want to claim Dragon Soul if this game goes on long enough, because that'll just be a huge buff towards them, especially their late game strength. Plus, claiming Otacon releases a lot of those roses, giving a bunch of adaptive damage and experience. They take Otacon with little to no presence from Brian even showing up. Seems like Bryant is kind of forced into a turtle mode, just trying desperately to stop them from getting any more inhibs, any more turrets. Hoping they can maybe farm a little bit, get back into this game a bit, but UNH does not look like they want to step off the gas pedal anytime soon. Looking like UNH might want to try to grab that mid inhib turret as Baron does spawn. Dragon about to spawn soon, but yeah, Jace is going to go for that mid inhib. Bit of a gold buff as well. Might be able to solo kill the Veigar if he's able to get to him close enough. Yeah, Veigar out of cooldowns now. Does get the kill onto the Veigar. The rest of the team showing up now to force the Tristana back. Maokai is way out of position. They're going to go for Nexus turret, and Maokai is down bot lane. Huge damage from Jace on Lux. They're forcing her to just take a backseat. First kill goes to Viego on the Lux. Jace gets the first Nexus turret as well as a kill on Tristana. Good Seraphine ult, the Wukong shutting down that ult quickly. Second Nexus turret will fall. Maokai is not going to get back in time as they focus fire on the Nexus. Now Maokai does pop ult, forcing them to kind of stay away from the Nexus, but is not going to stop them as UNH goes up to winning this JV match against Bryant and Stratton. Very dominant showing from UNH there. Just got that early advantage and never took their foot off the gas pedal. I do believe that will be all for this stream. However, there will be a varsity league match at around 9:30, I believe.